The National Coloured Congress leader and Member of Parliament Fadiel Adams returns to the witness stand this morning at the Madlanga Commission. Adams is expected to face questions about the Section 27 affidavit that led to the investigation and subsequent arrest of 7 crime intelligence officials. The affidavit has become central to Adams's testimony, particularly the circumstances in which it was compiled and what transpired after he handed it to the Investigation Directorate against Corruption. Let's now hand it over to SABC News Reporter Canny Maphanga for more on the story. Canny, good morning to you.
Well, good morning to you, Leanne, and to the viewers once again. We expect Fadiel Adams to return to the stand at 9:30 a.m. this morning to face more of those deep probing questions about his conduct or his alleged role in this saga that is now known as Project Diversion, a project that is alleged to have been an IDAC-led, systemic, alleged organized or orchestrated attack on high-ranking generals, that is Crime Intelligence Boss, Lieutenant General and Top Cop General Canny Maphanga. Now, while Fadiel Adams' testimony is quite critical, it's about understanding whether or not there was allegedly something sinister taking place with how this all unfolded and how he becomes involved in the saga. And you find some of those clues in the steps that he took prior to the Section 27 referral affidavit coming about. And that is when he learns of this classified information that he claims was slid under his door. And it's the steps that he takes that will determine whether or not he's allegedly part of this alleged plot, or was he merely exercising his oversight duties as a parliamentarian. And the real issue here is the manner in which he exercises those said duties that he contends was all about pursuing justice in this particular matter. He learns of this forklift matter and the quick succession of the events of the 29th of October, the 31st of October, and then of course the 1st of November is what is raising the red flags before the Madlanga Commission, because we do know that on the 29th he opens cases in the Western Cape province, and then on the 31st he then turns to the Gauteng province, where he specifically goes to the Orlando SAPS to open that case. But the difficulty with his conduct is that he doesn't even give an opportunity for the cases to be investigated. Come the first instance in the Western Cape, he alleges that he was told that the dockets were intercepted and that's why he had to turn to the Gauteng province. But before that can even be investigated or an opportunity can take place for that regard, he then turns to the minister the very next day seeking an intervention on the dockets. And the question is, was this really about opening these cases, or rather setting the groundwork or the foundation for it to be said that he had no choice but to abort this particular process and turn to IDAC, so i.e. pave the way for IDAC to get intercept, or rather get those dockets from Colonel Jacobs, and then of course start their own investigation that would be riddled with illegalities rather that have been placed before the Madlanga Commission, where you see that his Section 27 referral affidavit, quite a scant statement with no substantiation, was used to launch a full-blown investigation against the crime intelligence matters that was seemingly geared towards Lieutenant General Khumalo and Top Cop General Canny Maphanga. And we see through Ramsami's evidence that it escalated to even targeting Maphangala's daughter as well. So we'll find out what more he has to offer at 9:30 a.m. and whether or not his version will stand with all the evidence that the IDAC investigators have given to the Madlanga Commission with this particular Section 27 referral affidavit. It's over to you in studio.